Good morning.
Hello.
So, what are you doing, Dad?
Well, when we were coming down the ICW,
What is the ICW?
I'm sorry, the Intracoastal Waterway on the Dismal Swamp,
Ooh,
we ran into a tree
you ran into a tree on your sailboat.
on our sailboat,
Okay.
and it knocked. We have they call it like a diffuser. It's supposed to diffuse static electricity and reduce your chances of a lightning strike. But it got knocked over by a tree,
You know.
by a branch. And so I'm going to go up and try to reposition it.
You're
fasten
gonna
it.
go up the mast?
I'm going to go up the mast
All the way up there?
with my climbing gear.
Ooh. Oh, look how flattering. It's very nice. Now, could you tell us why I'm letting you do this, old man? I feel like we're gonna get some comments.
I'll let you do it. This is man's work.
Well, we got to get the men's rights tube going here. All right.
All right, so now the difficult thing is to get myself attached. It's like climbing gear. They haven't used for a while.
And this has all been safety inspected and all that stuff, right? Okay.
So I'm in a bosun's chair.
Let me move here.
So
Oh, there we go.
I can be suspended by this. And this particular boat has steps built in. So I've attached the gear to this line, and then I'll just walk up to the mast and move this up as I go.
Yeah, the reason I'm letting him do this is mostly that I don't know what I'm doing. You can keep
Somebody
going.
needs the video.
And and someone needs to video, and Dad couldn't possibly. He's not too old to climb up a mast, but he's too old to run the video camera. So right now we're actually taking probably a couple days. The weather is actually really, really nice, but we're about to cross a place that has some coral heads and visual navigation, and I think we're just being a little extra cautious, not because the weather is not appropriate now, but because on Sunday we're actually supposed to get some extremely calm weather, so it'll make the water that much smoother and that much easier to see what's underneath it, because we're going to be passing through an area where some of the coral heads come pretty close to where the bottom of the boat should be, and you don't want to hit those for multiple reasons. So we're going to hang out, but there's always stuff to do on a boat, like make videos. Now, let's see if I can get a glimpse of what he's actually trying to fix here. Sorry about the angle. I can't really see with the sun in my eyes, but you can see where that thing that looks like a bottle brush or a pipe cleaner is bent over. That is supposed to be standing up because it's supposed to be where the lightning would be diffused. I am sorry about the shaky camera. I'm wearing sunglasses, so it makes it hard to actually see what I'm looking at. The mast is, we measured it, it's 40 feet from the water level. So a little less than that from where Dad started, but pretty tall just the same. You can also see while I'm out here, we've got the American flag and the Bahamian courtesy flag, which is different from the normal Bahamian flag. It has the Bahamian flag in one corner, but then the other three quadrants are red with a white cross in the middle. And what you do when you get to the Bahamas and you want to go through customs, you run up a quarantine flag, which is yellow. And then you clear immigration, you clear customs, and they authorize you to run up the courtesy flag. So that is the symbol when we come into a new port of call that we have already cleared through customs and immigration, and we're good to be here. So there's Dad at the top of the mast, and he's gonna get that thing screwed in right. It looks pretty secure between the steps and the bosun's chair. I'm not too worried. I'm also slightly afraid of heights myself. I actually really like climbing things, and then the problem is I get up like a cat, I get up to a certain spot and then I look down and I freak out because I don't remember how to get down. So I would say I don't so much have a fear of heights as lack of ability to understand what to do with them, which I guess amounts to the same thing, huh? See if I can back up a little bit and get how high up he is. There we are. And we're actually really close to Nassau. We only went a couple miles out, so we are at Athol Island. It is not inhabited, but it is kind of on a pathway. You can see someone coming through the mast here behind this spit of land. It is kind of en route to where a lot of like tourist boats go. I don't know what they're doing on the other side, but they come out from Nassau and they speed by. And then yesterday we had a bunch of people like on jet skis and stuff, like just sort of zooming around. But otherwise it's pretty calm, and the weather is nice, and it's a kind of a good staging ground. We had maybe 5 or 6 boats here with us last night, but they all left. I think they are all possibly headed to the Exumas like we are. They're just in more of a hurry, which is fine. Yeah, you just want to be able to see your way. When I came out here a couple hours ago, the water was a little less calm and the sun was much more close to the horizon and closer to your eyes, and you really couldn't see the color variation in the water, and you need to be able to see that because that tells you a couple things. It can tell you how deep the water is, and then it can tell you whether there is coral ahead. So I thus far am not practiced enough to understand what is coral and what is grass. I know that there's dark shapes and light shapes, and the light shapes are sand. But I'm not really sure yet how to tell what's coral from what's grass. So hopefully I will be able to learn that lesson with no difficulty once I actually get to see it. All right, let's check in on Dad. He's still up there. How's it going? It's all done. So he's gonna come down. Even if I wasn't filming this, obviously I would be watching because I wouldn't want to let someone do this without observation, of course. I'm not sure what I would do, but you know, I would know. You can probably hear some of the boat traffic going by. There's people going out on fishing expeditions, people going out to an area where you can
Well, the boat wave didn't have any.
yeah.
I got a good view of the reef, so.
Oh, he says he has a good view of the reef. So it's really visible, huh?
What?
It's visible from that angle. So when we're going, I should be up there.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yep. Yeah, he says he's really able to see. There's a reef off to our left here, and I guess it's a lot more visible from that angle. So I was joking that I should sit up there when we're underway so that we can keep an eye out and not hit it. Here's some of the party goers. But it is a gorgeous day, so definitely we'll be seeing more of that. Obviously the wake from the boats makes the motion at the top of the mast that much more pronounced, so I think he's waiting for that to die down a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, people don't really pay much attention to the fact that they are creating some turbulence for others in the area. So I guess I get it. I understand why, but at the same time, it is nice to keep in mind that there are other people around. That powerboat just went just within like 5 or 6 feet of that catamaran. You're doing great.
Thanks. The hard part's coming down.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Coming down slowly.
Right. He said, I don't know if you can hear him, he said the hard part is coming down. And then he added, coming down slowly.
I could have had you haul me up and then you wouldn't have been able to video it, right?
Yeah, I could have, yeah, because I could have taken that line that he's on and it's wrapped around, oh, you can't see it from here, but there's a winch here that you use to raise the sail. I could have used that to haul up the bosun's chair, but then we wouldn't get this lovely footage. And, you know, I'll have this memory forever. Those steps are kind of far apart, aren't they?
What?
The steps are a little far apart.
Yeah, you have to take the weight off of this in order to get it to slide down.
Oh. So the climbing gear he has, you have to take your weight off of it, obviously, in order to slide it back down. So it's very inchwormy. So yeah, just to let my mom know that I'm taking great care of Dad and not letting him do anything he shouldn't. And you're back.
Easy.
Not quite on dry land. So what did you see up there?
Well, the one of the bolts that held the diffuser in place was gone. It's come loose and fallen out. So I just replaced it with another one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it took a little while to find the right size, but I had 6 or 8 different sizes to try. So
Right.
anyway, it wasn't hard. It was easy. I'm glad it's done.
Yeah. What else? What was it like up there?
Well, it was a great view. I should have brought the camera.
You should have been. We do need the little headset GoPro thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right. So anyway, I'm glad that's done. I'm not sure if it actually does any good, but it makes the crew feel better.
Yeah, I know I feel better because with the diffuser on its side, I thought only sideways lightning
No,
is going to be stopped by it. But now
If only we
lightning
could-
from the top will also be stopped.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. So only if we could get a lightning storm, we can test it out.
I don't see any predicted anytime soon.
No,
But
that's good.
But yeah, I did explain that we were camped out for a couple days because we had a really nice forecast on Sunday. So the water should be, the wind's going to die down, which isn't going to help comfort much, but it will definitely be good for visibility, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it'll be comfortable too, and it won't have a headwind.
That
Even
too,
though there's not
yeah.
much wind, it's 10 or 11 knots, and we go at top speed 5 or 6 knots.
Right.
So now you'd just be pushing against that, and you'd be using more fuel. And visibility is the big issue.
Yeah, and you
although
can.
the half a dozen boats that were anchored here have all left, probably all going to where we're going to be going. So
Right.
they apparently aren't concerned about it.
Well, it might be an abundance of caution, but it's not a bad thing
Right.
to have.
Right. The only reason not to go is both of us don't like to wait.
Yes.
And that doesn't seem like a valid reason.
Yeah, we're both a little impatient, I think. So I think
Okay,
we're
we've got
convincing
plenty of-
ourselves.
We have plenty of boat tasks,
Yep.
chores to do, and we can get at those
Yeah.
while we're waiting.
And you just saw one of them. So
Yep, one
there you
done.
are. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Thanks.